Hello, my name is Val, and I've been teaching English for 12 years. My name is Val, and I've been teaching English for 12 years. I'm repeating my sentences because this is a tutorial video for beginners. This is a tutorial video for beginners. The important thing is that you listen to the sounds and you try to understand what sounds they are. If you've been working on my phonetics tutorial videos, you'll be able to understand the sound and the relative um, corresponding symbol. This time around, I'm gonna speak about myself. Not me, I'm gonna speak about myself because the subject, I, and the object, me, are the same. So I'm obligated to use myself. I speak about myself, you speak about yourself, they speak about themselves. I speak about you, you speak about me. So, that's a very common mistake that Italians make. So, you make a mistake. It's important to know where to use make and where to use do. You make a mistake, you make your you make coffee, but you do your homework or you do your housework. So every time you bump into, run into, you encounter do in a sentence with an object or make, take note where to use make and where to use do. It's important that you write it down and review your notes. Today is the 7th of July. Yesterday was the 6th of July. Tomorrow, the 7th of July. The 8th, sorry, of July. Yesterday, it rained here in Rome. Yesterday, always put the subject. Yesterday, it rained in Rome. It poured down. It rained heavily. Today is a sunny day. Today is a sunny day. It's hot. It's not warm. Warm is comfortable. Hot is not comfortable. You can say it's hot. It's hot. There are other ways to say that it's very hot in English. But for the time being, for now, we just use it's hot when it is hot. What you hear is a CD of old English stories. This is old or ancient English music. They are ballads. Ballads is a kind of short, slow song. Okay. I'm going to post new videos where I speak in English quite slowly, but little by little I will speak more fast. I will speak faster. I will speak faster. Okay. I am an English teacher and a musician. And a musician. And not a, but a. And a musician. Not musician. Musician. I'm an English teacher, and not teacher. I'm an English, eh, eh, I'm an English teacher and a musician. It is very important to practice your speaking. Try to speak slowly, but without pauses. So, you wouldn't say, I'm an English teacher and a musician, but slowly, I'm an English teacher and a musician. It is very important that your speech is continuous. Okay? So you would say, I'm an English teacher and a musician. In order to do that, you have to practice speaking a lot. Try to start practicing short sentences. I'm an English teacher. I'm an English teacher. If you're not able to say, I'm an English teacher continuously, English teacher, English teacher, English teacher, I'm an English teacher, I'm an English teacher, and then you add, I'm an English teacher and a musician. This is very important because you will be able to speak normally. The person you're speaking with will be comfortable with your speech. Your speech, your elocution, the way you speak will be pleasant, nice, pleasant, likable. If you practice actively, you actively practice speaking. You start with simple words, English, trying to pronounce correctly each and every sound. English, not English, not English, not English, but English. When you speak fast and you say many things, it is very likely, it is very possible that you will not pronounce correctly each and every sound. That is why you have to practice a lot single sentences, and before that it is very important that you practice a lot single sounds. If you are able to pronounce e, a, and you don't make much of an effort, it is very easy for you to pronounce these sounds. It will be easier to pronounce single words. When you're comfortable with single words, you try to practice, or try practicing. That's another thing to explain in the future. Try practicing, in this case, is better suited. You try practicing short sentences. Okay, I'm an English teacher. I'm an English teacher. When you're comfortable with short sentences, you can practice longer sentences. such as I would like to go to the cinema or to the movies with you. I would like to go to the cinema with you. When you're comfortable with a certain speech rate, when you do not make major mistakes, when your pronunciation is correct, every sound is right, you try to speak. You try to speak a little bit faster, okay? Don't try to be fast or fast if you do not pronounce correctly. It's useless. It is not useful. The opposite. So try to think that you have to practice your speaking the same way you would practice a musical instrument. You wouldn't spend the whole time reading about a musical instrument, learning music, and you wouldn't do that. You should also practice the instrument, actually play the instrument. So you have to play your mouth. If you articulate sounds every day, trying to correct yourself and trying to check on your speaking, that means listening again to what you've been doing and trying to find mistakes, and then try not to make the same mistakes when you record the same thing another time. This is very important. You can also practice the same sentences I have been pronouncing up to now. This, like this, pretty slowly, quite slowly. Is it alright? Okay. So, stay tuned, keep posted. I'm going to post more interesting and challenging videos for you where you'll practice understanding, you will learn new vocabulary in a context with grammar, and you will have some templates, examples to repeat, and that will be a method. That means it will be progressive, okay? And always go over what you've been doing before. It takes many times to review. Somebody is calling me. This is a telephone, and that means it is time to go. Thanks for watching.